Gemalto is at the European Utility Week because we are the leader in digital security and we have a lot to bring to the industry, coming from our experiences of 20 years in delivering security solutions into the mobile phone area, to the banking area and to the governments. Because if you compare the utility challenges that we have in the transition of the energy system, we will see many more actors entering the utility system, many more actors billing other actors in the utility system, like solar panel providers, could bill their neighbors on supplying the energy to them without having a huge system in the back end managing processes. And Gemalto has a lot of experience in securing transactions in the space of mobile telephony, of financial institutions and of governments like passports. We have a lot to bring to the utility industry in order to facilitate transactions between the actors, secure transactions between the actors, which is different from just having a load curve on your mobile phone.
There are numerous security issues to be solved in this market, especially if you consider that it's a complex one with numerous actors. For example, the actor will be authenticated. They will have different access rights to access the devices, to access the data, to access the services. And this access right will depend on the security policy that could be set by the other actors. Security implementation will have to be in many places in infrastructure, and this security will have to be continuously and remotely managed over the time so that we reflect the latest relationships between the actors and the latest security policies. Finally, if I take the example of network security, we will enable the remote provisioning of the credential so that we will have a smooth and easy deployment of the communication infrastructure.
One of the key issues to deploy securely and to secure the deployment of a smart meter on a country is to be sure that you are deploying the right mobile network operator to the right smart meter at the right place. They are deploying in France, in Germany and in UK, same smart meters, but not providing with the same connectivity provider. So for them to simplify their logistic while deploying smart meters in one or another country, it's absolutely key to be able to download the full subscriptions of the MNO at the very end of that process. But you need to ensure to mobile network operator that their credentials are absolutely in security and they are deployed to the field with the same level of security as we used to provide to them. So what we have put together, it's a solution of subscription management, so-called on-demand connectivity. First of all, you manufacture your smart meter in your factory, you insert a SIM card in it to bring connectivity, and you have a smart meter with whatever connectivity. You deploy it in France, you deploy it in UK and in Germany. But once you set up the smart meter in France, you're going to download the subscription of the French mobile network operator into that SIM card. So what is absolutely key is to distribute the sensitive data of a mobile network operator, their credentials, the key data that help to authenticate to their network, so securing the phone infrastructure, at least the network infrastructure, and to deploy those subscriptions into the SIM card. And at the time of the installation of the smart meter can be personalized with the right connectivity provider.
Given the fact that the utility industry is very hierarchical and very proud of their achievements in the last 100 years and try to develop solutions by their own instead of reusing existing and proven security procedures and technologies and institutions. But that's a process. So providing this interoperable and interchangeability towards the market is a core of Gemalto in this discussion. And we also bring the experience of standardization of business procedures and payment procedures and technology standardization into this world. For example, as chairman of the Security and Privacy Group, we are discussing that heavily with the industry of the smart meter vendors, and it's progressing. It's a good discussion that we lead here. So it's a question of cultural change on the one hand and of market need and regulation on the other hand.